It's a very unfortunate thing, and women of Nigeria, we are watching, but we are not just going to sit down and watch. We need to pay a visit to the Senate President, Akpabio. You should wait for Nigerian women, because we can't take it anymore. We can't take the frustration and the dehumanization. We have watched it before. When women, few women that you have, who is a woman anyway? A woman is your mother. A woman is your sister. A woman is your daughter. A woman is that human being that you shared the class, that was your classmate, that is your doctor, and so on and so forth. So women are not strangers. In all of us here, when you were in secondary school or in primary school, you were all in a class with girls, with women. And some of you were beaten by them. Because he's a human. And I want to remind you that all of these are children of women, whether you are a male or a female. And so the kind of treatment that they're receiving in the Senate right now is not, it's unforgivable. And you cannot tolerate it.
I heard when Mrs. Enobi said, the Senate will soon hear from us. We'll march to the Senate. Please, we need the Senate to pass this bill. Yeah. And therefore we're going to go kulu 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 tempa. We're going to go jeje. We'll make our point, but there are diplomatic channels that we're going to use, because I know both the Senate and the House of Representatives operates through what we call the Senate rules, the House rules. There's a way you will go about this. They will say, tell us where we have infringed on the rules of the Senate. Then we'll block the way for further engagement for this ultimate bill that we want to achieve. So let us play a little to the right, a little to the left. And then, as mothers, when the child is crying, just a little bit of rocking up and down, rocking. Forward and backward, until the child sleeps and you get the peace you are looking for. The inclusion you are looking for is not only in your hands. It is for you to speak out. It is for the male gender as well, the stakeholders, to buy into it. And the Senate, as of today, is a major stakeholder. The National Assembly is a major stakeholder. My advice is, let's use diplomatic channels to address any issue that may not really favor us. That's not what we cannot get through diplomacy. Even in Parliament, we have what we call now legislative diplomacy or parliamentary diplomacy. And we have used it to resolve a lot of problems around the continent. It works. I'm a member of Nigerian Parliament, I'm a member of ECOWAS Parliament, I'm a member of AU, African Union Parliament, I'm a member of the World Parliament, IPU. So if I tell you that it works, it means that it works. So we can use the back channel approach to achieve that. Is it achievable? The answer is yes. Do we have listening leaders in the parliament that will get what you want to achieve done without too much noise, without too much pushing? It is possible, because we will come back to them on this bill. I don't want when we come back, they will reject us. We are beginning to do things differently. It's no longer as it used to be, like the great Mrs. Enobi rightly pointed out, was the image maker of the House of Representatives in the last assembly when the women came to the gate and protesting about their need to be included. I followed all through, defended what the parliament was doing on TV time and again. I think one of those times I was on TV with Mrs. Enobi, I saw their passion, I saw their desire, I saw the necessity of their inclusion. And I took it upon myself that the 10th Assembly will not experience our mothers, our sisters, our wives, our aunties, our daughters standing under the sun for what we could handle differently. differently. That was why, without any nudge from the women, my office took it upon ourselves to do a critical analysis of what their desires are and how to structure it into our existing legislation, especially the Grundam. So we're promising you are no longer going to stand under the sun. Because we are talking to each other. This conversation has commenced, and you started by talking to yourselves. The women gathering to talk to themselves first, believe in the project, believe in the bill, then you begin to prepare to talk to others. You know, and I feel glad that that's the approach that we're using now. In democracy, all we do is talk, engagement. We judge all, we dialogue, we lobby to get things done. And having said that,